And I'm Brian.
And we are
Drinking in the Basement.
Well, this is the we've been drinking already.
It's the Halloween episode. Happy Halloween.
That's what I meant to say.
Unbelievable.
All right, so we took a cart around, or a wagon to take our kids trick-or-treating, as we usually do on Halloween, and we had some winter beers because it's starting to get cold out.
It is cold out here in Chicago.
And we're ready for the season. So first, at the store coming up, we have the November 5th spirit tasting. We also have the top 11 wines from the
fall tasting.
It's
1 to 5 on Saturday.
In case you missed it, we're both going to be there.
Yep.
Brian said he's going to show up. So we'll probably tape an episode then as well.
So be ready with your comments on spirits and the top wines.
Yeah, we're going to have rums, whiskeys, cordials, things for the holidays as the holidays approach.
Yeah.
Should be a fun time.
Drinking in the Basement goes on location.
Yeah. All right, so we did, like I said, we did some winter beers. We've already pre-filmed us drinking them because...
and some live shots of fellow trick-or-treaters. Or fellow parents.
Well, one.
Parent.
So we tried 3 beers. The first, Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome. I hope this is in the shot. I would have no idea, since there's nobody taping us.
That's from Sam Smith's old brewery in Yorkshire, England. Founded in 1758. Oldest brewery in Yorkshire, England.
Wow, that's fascinating information.
But 1758.
Fascinating. You know what we should do? We should take a road trip to England. That would be awesome.
Taste all the rest of their beers. They're most famous for a stout, an imperial stout.
Anyway, so this is already empty. We've already imbibed.
All these are actually empty, and
we had 1 beer left.
That was it.
So anyway, we really like this one. It's actually one of Larry's favorites. I thought it was the most complex of the winter beers that we tried.
Had the most distinct winter spices of the bunch.
Yes.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger.
Very spiced, and just a complicated... This is a beer drinker's beer. If you really are into... If you're a beer geek, I guess you could say, this is the winter beer that you'd probably like the best.
And highest alcohol content of the bunch, 6%.
6%, right.
What's the price on this, Adam?
Yeah, $4.99. And I believe it's for a big bottle.
For a big bottle like this, 550 milliliters.
It also comes in 4-packs, and I think the 4-packs were, you know something, let me check my phone real quick here.
I think they were, you said like $11.99 for a 4-pack?
I think it was $11.99 a 4-pack, but I got to go to my text because I had Rick text me what they were. $11.99 a 4-pack, 12-ounce bottles.
How about that?
$4.99 for the 16.9-ounce or pint bottle. All right, so the other thing we tried, which is also gone, is the Capital Winter Skull. This is made in Wisconsin from a company started by a guy named Ed Janis in the mid-'80s.
Okay.
They make a bunch of different beers. This is obviously their winter seasonal. I think that we, like I said, we had 2 of them. We finished them. They
were just plain old beer.
Yeah, it just didn't have a lot of that spice to it. Not a lot of that winter
cinnamon and ginger and orange.
Not a lot of that
winter spice.
What do you expect in a winter beer?
And then
so not overly impressed with that. And it is $9.99 for a 6-pack.
And the last one we tried,
which we still have, so we can show you actually what it looks like in the cup.
This is Samuel Adams. That's Sam Adams.
This is Sam Adams too. There's what it looks like in the cup.
Yeah. So the last one, which Adam just showed you, this is the Samuel Adams. All of it familiar with this, the Winter Lager. This was probably out of the bunch, in my opinion. I think we both shared the opinion. Had the right amount of spices, not as true to form as this in terms of winter beer, but had the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the ginger, but
it was
smoother.
Drinking of the bunch. So if you're not like a true beer geek, you'd probably like this one the best. Real clean. Do we have a visitor?
Trick or treat.
There we go. Real clean. You get a little bit of that cinnamon, a little bit of that ginger.
And it's smooth. It has about 5.5% alcohol. The Capital and the Sam Adams are about the same, about 5.5%.
It tastes a little different since you were in such a hurry. I think you made a blend for me when I was drinking it before.
I did. Well, you were just drinking slower on our trek around the neighborhood.
All right, so I guess we'll just give you our synopsis of what we thought.
Why are you wearing a name tag that says Mrs. File Adam Kosh?
Because I'm a good dad, and I went to my son's school today. And I was a room parent for their Halloween party.
Excellent.
And you'll see me in, I guess, coming up or maybe just you've already seen me, I'm not sure how we're going to edit this, in my son's costume because he wouldn't wear it when we went trick-or-treating.
That's right. Oh, we'll leave that in. Trust me.
So we have the Sam Adams Winter Lager was probably our favorite, regular drinking beer. Real clean.
Appeal to the masses type of beer. You want people over for a winter party, buy Sam Adams Winter Lager.
This is the one. $7.99 a 6-pack, $12.99 a 12-pack.
Second one was, again, Capital Brewery, the Winter Skull.
That was our least favorite.
Least favorite. Plain old beer, wouldn't buy a regular beer.
I don't know if it's worth $9.99 a 6-pack.
Then you want to impress your beer.
But by the way, Peggy sells us this. We've talked before about Peggy. She was mad when we didn't like one of her beers.
What, the High Life?
Oh, that was awful. But Sam Adams Winter Beer sold us by Peggy. Hi, Peggy.
Very good. And then if you want to impress your beer geek friends, the Samuel Smith
Winter Welcome.
Winter Welcome. Very good.
This is, again, one of Larry's favorites. Actually, he likes it after it's a year old. So if you can
Is this last year's?
No, this is this year's.
Oh.
But if you can find last year's, this beer will age. Well, I guess it's short and sweet today.
It is. We were out walking around. It's cold.
Come and see us at the Spirit Tasting on November 5th. And until next time, boo to you, because we are drinking in the basement. We're taping a little bit out of order, but this is how you do Halloween. So we're going to be drinking the beers before we tape and then commenting about them later.
After.
What time is it? Time to crack another beer.
It is 4 o'clock. We just finished the Capital Brewery Winter's Lager from Wisconsin, so we'll be commenting on that later. The next one we're going to be opening on our journey around the neighborhood and our winter beer tour is the Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome. So we will be back to you shortly with this one.
Next we have Samuel Adams Winter Lager and the Mickey Mouse bottle opener purchased on a previous episode. We'll see you later. Brian, you need to watch where you're going with the wagon. Drunk driving. It looks like we're having another Sam Adams, huh? Is that what's going on here?
Capital Brewing.
Oh, Capital Brewing? Here, you can see my cup. This might be a blend. All right, back to trick-or-treating. So, what do you think of the Capital beer? The Winter Skull.
It's a little fit for a winter brew.
Thank you.
Audience participation.